What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Crypto Fur. Welcome to your daily crypto news. Today is December 1st, 2021, and we're going to be looking at what's happening in the markets. So let's head over to CoinMarketCap, as we always do, just to see what's happening with the markets. We're going to click refresh here. The market cap for the whole crypto market is going to be 2.6 trillion, so it's keeping that level at 2.5, 2.6 trillion dollar level, even though we took a little dip. Let's get a closer look at this. Let's just zoom in here. Ugh, come on. Okay. When you zoom in, it doesn't look extremely bullish as when you zoom out, and you can see like that huge peak, like even compared to 2017. There we go. So that's the 2017 bull run right there. It just took a couple months and then it went down. So this is our crypto winter or bear market. Lasted a couple years, had a little bit of an increase in prices here in early 2019, and then went down. This is like the pandemic sell-off that we had. It wasn't too bad. Where is it? 2020. It's just this little dip. Everybody just panic sold right here, but look at all the gains that have been made since then. So yeah, anyway, those are just like fun facts for you guys to enjoy. You can just click on CoinMarketCap. You can click on the market cap. This blue number is a link, actually. If you click the volume, it'll take you to the exact same place. That chart, Bitcoin and Ethereum, this is actually another chart where you get the Bitcoin dominance and the Ethereum dominance. It's the same page. You just have to scroll down a little bit, and it's going to show you here throughout time Bitcoin's dominance, right? So starting from 2013, check out Bitcoin's dominance, 95%. When we enter like the peak of a bull market, Bitcoin's dominance goes down. As you can see, Ethereum caught up right here, and then it gained some dominance back and then lost it. And as you can see right now, Bitcoin's losing dominance. We could go lower. I think this market might have Bitcoin go even lower than last time, because there's much more cryptocurrencies in the market right now than there were back then. There's DeFi, there's NFTs, there's gaming, there's all this metaverse talk, meme tokens, etc., etc. So all of these are going to shave off a little bit of Bitcoin's dominance. If we go to another website, you go to DeFi Llama. This is where everything DeFi related is posted, right? So this website will give you the total value locked of all the cryptocurrencies that are associated with DeFi, and you can sort them out by protocol or by chain. I'm sorry. So you can click on the Ethereum chain, see how much value of those 183 billion dollars are locked up in Ethereum. Then you go to Binance and you get something like 19 billion. So Binance has a lot of room to grow. Solana, which is the fourth largest cryptocurrency, or fifth if you count USDT, is going to have a $15.2 billion. So I think that even though Ethereum is at 183, these guys can easily reach 100 billion. Maybe not in the short term, but definitely in the next cycle, probably. Look at Avalanche, 13, Terra. So all of these are babies compared to Ethereum. And if you scroll down, for example, if you go back to Solana, you can see all the protocols and where that money is locked up in. You got 2 billion in Race, Serum is 1.6, Marinade Finance 1.6. If you go to Ethereum, you'll see like completely changes. Like MakerDAO is 20 billion, CurveDAO is 19 billion. So there's way more money locked in DeFi in Ethereum, just because it's been around longer. Binance Smart Chain, Solana, Avalanche are just babies starting. Like their history is like a year old or something. So just give it time. You can sort these guys out by type of protocols. So you can see decentralized exchanges, DEXs, and these are the largest ones, and it'll show you which chains they're on. You can go to assets, lending. So Aave is going to be the largest lending borrowing protocol, then Compound, then Anchor, and Abracadabra, and Venus, etc., right? And you can see which chains Aave is in. So Aave is on Ethereum, Avalanche, and Polygon. So let's go back to our cryptocurrency market. I'm always going to give you like a little bit of tips just before we start looking at the markets. So let's look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin is up 1.1% in the last 24 hours. 7-day percentage change is up 2.65%. So if we click on Bitcoin and we kind of want to see where Bitcoin is going, let's zoom out a little bit. It seemed like it did find this bottom. It doesn't mean that we're not gonna continue to drop. We could have this little breather right here, but I would look for a confirmation above 60K. So I would imagine that Bitcoin breaks 60K, comes back down, and then bounces off that 60K in order for us to have that support level locked up, right? For the time being, I mean. Let's go back to the charts. Let's click on the 24-hour chain, see what's up, what's down. Voyager is up to it's the largest gainer in the last 24 hours. Voyager is just a cryptocurrency exchange. We got Cadena, which is another chain. Its all-time high is around $24. This had been pumping. Look at this, 60-day returns is 900%, 90-day returns 2,000. So this has been pumping lately. It's hard to come into a new cryptocurrency when it already pumped, so you need to look for a good entry. Cadena, I've done my research on it because it seems like it's the best of both worlds. It's got Bitcoin and Ethereum technology in order for it to have a better blockchain technology. So if you go to their website, it's gonna say build without compromise, safer smart contracts, no cost transactions, energy efficient. So supposedly it's solving that trilemma that blockchains always have: decentralization, scalability, and security. Let's continue down the list just to see what else we got here. So we got Polygon, we got CurveDAO, KuCoin that we talked about yesterday, Solana. So pretty much cryptocurrencies are starting to come up, not as much, but at least we're in the green for this week and this day. Let's click on this again to see which ones are dumping. So Wax is dumping again. It's down 23%. Wax is a metaverse gaming token. But if you look at these dumps, these could be good entries, right? So I'm not very good at technical analysis, but I always like zoom out to a 3-month or maybe like a year to figure out what its position is. So if it's not low, even though it's dumping 20% or so, it's still at a high value. So I wouldn't imagine it for it to go to 4 cents anymore, or even 10 cents at that matter. Maybe I would be looking at 30 cents or so. But sometimes these are good entries. So do your own technical analysis, figure it out. I obviously always suggest that never go in when the FOMO is coming up, unless you came up over here on this part of the pump. But once you're at all-time highs, it's difficult to get that entry because then you have to go down and then wait for it to come back up, and it's never cool to have losses, right? So this could be keep looking at Wax. The metaverse is still going to be a huge thing. I would imagine that Wax will probably break its all-time high. I don't know if in this cycle, but definitely the next. Let's check out so check that out. Its all-time high was in 2017, I would imagine, 2018. It went all the way up. Check that chart out. So I would imagine this is what the end of the bull market in this cycle is going to look like. But instead of having this $2.50 level, maybe like a $5 or $6 or $7 level and then coming back down. So you see that it's priming to go back up if we continue this bull market, right? There's another interesting chart that I wanted to show you guys. It's a Thanksgiving Bitcoin chart. So yeah, check this out. Thanksgiving to Christmas. A lot of people think that we're gonna rally all the way to Christmas, and then that would be probably the end of the bull cycle. Around what date would this be? December 25th, so around Christmas. And then going into our bear winter. I don't know if, let's see, we got a $189,000 level for Bitcoin, dropping down to 123, pumping back up, which is like all the cycles. If you're not familiar with the, let's see, investment cycles. Here we go. This is the one I'm looking for. So this is, I think, when we took off back in 2020 for sell-off. And then this might have been the May sell-off that happened. It's a bear trap, and then we continue to go up. I think we're going into media attention and enthusiasm. Obviously, we don't know this until it's in the past, and we can look at it in hindsight and figure out that, oh, obviously that's when Bitcoin and everything was getting a lot of media attention. There's a lot of media attention right now, but not enough for it to go into this parabolic run, right? Then we're gonna get enthusiasm, greed, delusion, like, oh my, how could Bitcoin be worth $200,000 from now to Christmas? There's gonna be denial, and then you're gonna go to the return to normal when everybody thinks it's gonna go back up to all-time highs. Fear, capitulation, despair. Like, I went through all these phases back in 2017, and exactly as it says right here, you start feeling fear instead of greed, and then capitulation is like, oh god, this is not gonna end well. It goes way below its market value, and then it'll return to the mean, which is this dotted line right here, right? So it's important. If we go back here, this is just like one of those phases where you're in greed, euphoria, and then we're gonna get that second pump, and then we're gonna drop, and then it's gonna continue to drop throughout 2023. So that's pretty much what we're looking at for the end of this bull run and the start of the bear market. Everybody's expecting it, so it doesn't mean it has to happen, but most likely it's happened before a couple times, so these patterns just repeat themselves, right? People think, no, it's not gonna happen this time. It will. So that's it for today, guys. I just wanted to give you a little bit of a preview of what's happening in the markets today. If you like these crypto news content daily, subscribe to my channel. If you like the content, click like. Thank you. If you don't like it, don't click dislike. But thanks again for being here, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take it easy, guys.